54 lakh people of Assam displaced. But yet it seems like this Assam, Guwahati has become a fortress for this rebellion politics. We hear that 35 MLAs, despite all the adversities outside, 35 MLAs are seated very comfortably, united inside that resort, none allowed to enter that resort to meet them. Nobody apart from the BJP leadership. Is that right? Do we know the numbers exactly at this point inside with Eknath Shinde? Any word on any more coming in to join the camp?
Nabila, I'll just read out that list because this is an exclusive list that we've just accessed right now, which is giving us the total tally as we speak, this very moment of the Shiv Sena and the independent MLAs that are inside Radisson Blu Hotel behind me. The final list has come to us. I'm going to read that list out. Just give me a minute over here. This is the list of Shiv Sena 35 MLAs. Dore Mahendra, Gogable Bharat, Mahendra Dalvi, Anil Babbar, Mahesh Shinde, Shahaji Patil, Shambhu Raje Desai, Nyan Raje Chaugule, Ramesh Bornare, Tanaji Sawant, Sandeepan Bhumre, Abdul Sattar, Prakash Surve, Balaji Kalyankar, Sanjay Shirsat, Pradeep Jaiswal, Sanjay Raimulkar, Sanjay Gaikwad, Eknath Shinde, Vishwanath Boyer, Shantaram More, Srinivas Vanga, Prakash Ambedkar, Chimanra Patil, Suhas Kande, Kishorappa Patil, Pratap Sarnaik, Yamini Jadhav, Lata Sonavne, Balaji Kinikar, Gulabrao Patil, Yogesh Kadam, Sada Sarvankar, Deepak Kesarkar, Mangesh Kodalkar. 35, these are the 35, in fact, Shiv Sena MLAs that are present inside the Radisson Blu Hotel right now. 7 independent, let me read out their names: Rajkumar Patel, Bachchu Kadu, Narendra Bondekar, Rajendra Patil Yadraukar, Chandrakant Patil, Manjula Gavit, Ashish Jaiswal being the last MLA that in fact entered the premises this afternoon, earlier this morning. In fact, so these are the list, these are the names. We have the final list right now as they stand inside Radisson Blu Hotel. 35 MLAs of the Shiv Sena plus 7 of independents that are currently standing with Eknath Shinde. Nabila.
You know, Polemy, at this point when you read out that list, it's very interesting to note that all these leaders may have been in constant touch with Eknath Shinde, possibly mulling over a breakaway or a rebellion in the last few weeks or months. And doesn't seem like Uddhav Thackeray had a whiff of this entire dissent brewing within his own party. And that's what leaves us shocked, that Eknath Shinde has 35 leaders in his camp and Uddhav Thackeray really had no clue what was happening all this while. 3 weeks at least it may have taken for the Shiv Sena rebel camp to communicate and decide that they wanted to break away and escape from Maharashtra, stay put in a resort until they pull down the government. And it appears that Uddhav Thackeray really had absolutely no clarity on what was going on within his own, under his own nose. At this point, Polemy, we know that Eknath Shinde needs 37 leaders of the Shiv Sena alone to prove his majority of a 2/3 majority to the governor, to show that they are a separate, united entity altogether and they are the new Sena. While you also mentioned that there are other independents who are with Eknath Shinde. How will those independents add value to Eknath Shinde's camp at this point? Polemy, if you can hear me. All right, I'm going to try and cut across to Polemy, but here you have those dramatic visuals that came from last night on the left-hand side of your screen. You saw how Uddhav Thackeray, right after a very emotional appeal he made, it was more a speech, less an appeal, almost a declaration that he's upset and his resignation is ready. But remember, as far as he said his resignation is ready, he has not resigned as yet. So it appears that Uddhav Thackeray is still hoping that a possible miracle could take place. Most of those rebels could maybe come back to his fold. He attempted at a very emotional speech to strike a chord with those dissidents. Doesn't seem like so far any of that has worked, because post his speech, in fact 1 or 2 more rebel MLAs have now joined the camp of Eknath Shinde. So it clearly did not work in his favor, and he may have understood that this was going nowhere, that this was possibly nearing endgame for him. Therefore, he took away from Varsha, the official residence, the CM's residence in Mumbai, and moved to his private residence, Matoshri. En route, he was obviously met with several Shiv Sena leaders, many of them showering with praises, showering him with flowers, showing their support, expressing their love, support and loyalty to Uddhav Thackeray. But remember, there's no point in Shiv Sena members or Karyakartas showing and expressing solidarity and support to Uddhav Thackeray. He needs his MLAs. It's the members of the Legislative Assembly who are important for him at this point, and they have lost confidence in Uddhav Thackeray. And that's quite clear and evident at this point with the numbers that Eknath Shinde boasts of.